there is a curve most people never see. It is not a shape in space, nor a bend in the road. It is a turning inside a slow, almost imperceptible arc of the soul. It is the moment when a man, after wandering far, realizes he is lost not in the world, but in himself. Pause. Not in the place he left, nor in the faces he once knew, but in the silence between his own thoughts. That silence is not empty. It is a cavern, wide and deep, carved over years by streams of memory and regret, hope and despair. A cavern where echoes live. Pause. A man only comes back when he feels this silence not as absence, but as presence. When the noise that once filled his world, his ambition, his anger, his fear fades into a gentle hum, and the quiet becomes a language he understands. There is no rushing to return, no sudden turning point. It is a slow folding of the self, like the earth turning beneath the cold stars, revealing the part of us that was always waiting. Quiet, patient, unjudging. Pause. Age does not bring this curve, nor does pain, or loss, or even wisdom. It comes when the man stops chasing the world's reflections and meets the mirror of his own soul. Pause. The soul is not a thing you find. It is not hidden like treasure beneath a rock, nor locked behind a door. It is what remains when everything else falls away. It is the whisper beneath the shouting, the still point in the turning wheel. Pause. Forgiveness is the wind that carries this turning. Not the kind of forgiveness spoken aloud, but the silent forgiveness we give to ourselves in the dark, when no one watches, when no one asks. Forgiveness is the letting go of all the fragments we have clung to, the stories of failure, the sharp edges of blame, the cold weight of guilt. Pause. And with that letting go, the soul begins to breathe again. A breath deep and slow, like the rain tapping on the window pane. There is a loneliness in this breath, not the loneliness of being alone, but the loneliness of coming home to oneself. Pause. A man only comes back when he feels this loneliness, not as despair, but as truth. When the world's distractions fall away, and he stands naked in the quiet, he learns to hear the song of his own heart. Pause. It is not a song of joy or sorrow. It is the song of becoming. Becoming whole, becoming one, becoming himself. Pause. There is a line, invisible to most, that divides the man who runs from himself and the man who walks slowly back. It is not marked by flags or signs. It is marked by the absence of fear. Pause. Fear fades when the soul grows tired of running. Fear fades when the man realizes that the place he's been seeking is not a destination, but a return. Pause. Return to the house inside, where memories sleep like dust on old shelves, where dreams are folded like worn blankets, where the heart waits quietly, untouched by the noise outside. Pause. The fire crackles beside him. Rain falls steadily beyond the glass. In this moment, the man is neither young nor old. He is neither broken nor healed. He's simply island. Pause. And in that simple being, he finds a strange kind of peace. Not the peace of answers, but the peace of acceptance. Pause. There is no map for this journey, no compass to guide him back. Only the soft call of the soul, like a distant bell ringing through the mist. Pause. A man only comes back when he feels this bell, not in his ears, but in the quiet chambers of his heart. Pause. He cannot rush the sound. He cannot force the journey. He can only listen. Pause. And in the listening, he remembers who he was before the world told him who to be. Pause. He remembers the curve, the gentle arc of returning. And with each step, the silence grows deeper, the soul grows fuller, and the man becomes more himself. Pause. There is a sacredness in this return. Not the sacredness of temples or books, but the sacredness of a quiet night by a fire, of rain tapping on old windows, of a man sitting still and knowing that he is home at last. Pause. So do not fear the silence. Do not fear the loneliness. They are the gateways. Pause. The soul will call you back when you are ready, not before. Pause. And when you hear that call, do not run. Walk slowly, with open hands and a heart wide enough to hold the stillness. Long pause. Because a man only comes back when he feels this, the quiet, the forgiveness, the solitude, the curve. Pause. And in that coming back, he finds what he never lost.